Hi everybody. Hi. Wow. So from the two meetings back where we all fit comfortably in a conference room, to the next meeting where we were struggling for space at Himanshu's office, to the auditorium. Next, I can only imagine a stadium being next. So welcome to the Rodinhoods. And I just want to mention before we start that hash the Rodinhoods is something you can use if you want to tweet during the presentations or anything about this forum or your experience, anything at all. Before we start, I'm going to request everyone to please stand up. We'll play the national anthem. It may not be too loud, but I hope it's audible. Address by Anu. We'll thank some of our sponsors. Introduction to Asha, all of you know her already, or most of you know her already. She's here all the way from Goa. Our 10 by 10 by 10 presentations, the Q&A, and meet, greet, mingle. Anu?
So, thank you guys for coming. Thank you gals for coming. Thank you boys, kids, children, infants. I can see some around. I'm 45 years old, so if you divide my age by 3, then I think I can only see infants around me. Just kidding. Really warm welcome. Thank you for gracing this event. I think the place is very, very holy. And I think some of the students from, can you tell us where you're from? The Tata Institute of?
No. Satya College.
No, there was another, whatever, doesn't matter. Satya College, right? So I think I was telling the students that, this is the temple of entrepreneurship. And that's not to say the Rodinhoods. It's to say the NSE. Because if you see where we're sitting, this is where companies meet their destiny. And this is where capitalism is fully, kind of enshrined. So let each of us, kind of dream that one day, whether it's at the NSE or BSE, you get the listing, you get the, and in a positive way, not in the Zynga way or the Facebook way. But I think the point I'm making is this is holy ground. A quick word, for all of those who've come for the first time and hopefully will encourage other people to come more often. There is no agenda, there is no vested interest, there is no ESOP interest, there is no vested interest, there is no interest. The interest is to promote entrepreneurship. And the dream and the ambition and the vision, whatever that word means, I'm still trying to figure it out after 43 years, is that may each of us become an entrepreneur or support entrepreneurship. So that's the noble goal, right? I think, the NSE, of course, you see you're in the NSE, right? So it can't get bigger than this. I mean, this is fabulous. And imagine the true tone of the NSE. I mean, why would they give us who they don't know or who has no work with us, something like this? So I think it's just very, very encouraging. And I think, I don't see the NSE guys around. Are they around here? Yeah. So thank you so much. Sorry, I didn't spot you. Can you stand up so you better have 300 cards with you because that's what you're going to get requested. Right? So thank you very much. It's really an honor to be here. And I think it just tells us that some of the institutions that from the outside, you've got a beautiful building, right? I've passed by this building maybe 300 times. Sometimes things look unapproachable. Let's take a minute to think about it, right? How many of us would have the courage to walk into the NSE, walk through those platoon of guards outside, they're like guarding the White House right now, and say, I want to do something here, right? It doesn't happen, but it does happen. So I think this also teaches us that what's inside may not be what seems outside. Break that ceiling and move in, because there are people inside who hear you out. So this itself is an example of entrepreneurship. So thank you very much.
Actually, after the event that we are doing, there are a lot many people who are coming to us and we are hosting a lot more events.
Wow. Superb. Also, I think I have two other sponsors, if I may, to announce, and I'll quickly run you through them. They're very personal to me, so they may not echo with you, but to me they're very important to announce. So my Babaji, who's my saint from the art of living, from the autobiography of a yogi, and my Guru Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, without whom nothing of this is possible. So they are my sponsors, right? And they make these things happen. So I want to also take this kind of occasion, moment to spin the story around, right? The Rodinhoods is what I think probably 14, 18 months old. I don't know. I don't care. It's been around, right? I became a member of it. That's the way I think of it, right? It's just a river and it keeps flowing. But I met Asha through the internet and through something called AFAX. And something happened, we started talking. As usual, my English was bad. I haven't been able to learn grammar for 43 years, right? And I was trying to teach my kid that, but I gave up in like 20 minutes because it just seemed impossible. So now, my wife refuses to teach me English grammar. So Asha kind of said, look, dude, you're like really sick, man. Everything you write has got so many problems in it, and everything is broken. And I said, yeah, you're right. So what started off like why do you do this and why do we say that, became a full-blown, really special, really enchanting relationship. And she is now the editor of the Rodinhood. So if you can just stand up, man. You're not asking to dance for her. So what I really appreciate is the following, right? This is the first time we have met today. So I have met Asha for the first time after 14 months of knowing her. And that is the concept of what the world is moving towards. We have been collaborating with each other for 14 months. We've probably written together 400, 500 articles, maybe one a day, right? And we've never met. And we've spoken to each other often, but that's it. This is exactly what I think is like a cornerstone of entrepreneurship. That there is no distance that should divide anybody from creating value, right? Anything can happen if you want it to happen. And there are more than 2 people on the planet who think the same. And if you can collaborate, it can happen. So that's a great example. Also, I think the passion of what a single purpose means. So if I may call it, it's like co-founder, right? Akanksha and I know each other from a very different background. We used to bump into, I think, some events and some, goddamn, sorry, I can't say this was here, but I was going to say Microsoft, but goddamn came out, right? So Microsoft events, right? And, I'm the embarrassment, I'm the joker in the Microsoft events, a bad guy, and, she used to kind of keep pulling me out of the people. I wore a t-shirt once at a Microsoft event where everybody was wearing suits, so we kind of didn't meet each other in a nice way. But having said that, she's got this whole thing organized. So I think Asha, Akanksha, these are people who come together for a purpose. And the purpose is, as I said before, to promote entrepreneurship. So again, big hand to Asha for energy. She's got a young child. Just to make a point, today is the first day she has left her child alone after 5 years, and her child is 5 years. So that's a very exciting. So thank you very much. That's it, man. So let's get rolling. No nonsense, no BS. We're gonna straight away roll the tank, and the tank means that there are entrepreneurs who are gonna come up here and talk. I hope they talk sense, because otherwise it's gonna be like really funny. It's like 10 by 10 by 10, so it's 10 slides, 10 minutes, 10 people, right? There's a buzzer and whatever. I guess if we feel, just Akanksha, please sense the tone of the room. If this becomes a monotonous or like oh my god, what the hell is going on? This is like a Doordarshan documentary playing forever and ever. Then someone just throws something at us, something soft and easy, and then we'll wake up and probably we'll change the tone again, right? So until things get thrown around, we're gonna still roll this thing, right?
Abhijit's already uncomfortable in his chair, throwing things around.
Don't throw the mic and the NSE will ban us, man. So like do something noble, right?
So this is a sequence of presentations, so that everybody takes a note and they know who's coming next. I'm going to go back with a lot of haters today, because what I'm going to do is I'll just give you a bit of a feeler when you're halfway through, when your 5 minutes are up, and I'll let you know when you have your last 1 minute. For a simple reason, let's just be fair to the venue and to everybody who's here, so that everyone gets an opportunity. So Minat,